People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.gmail.com. And I'm about to use the Ion Brights to turn my silver streak into magenta. Yeah. If you have this product, you see how that's sealed right there? Don't go getting anything to puncture it. Just use the end of the cap and that will open it. I also use a tube key because it's just easier for me. Yeah. That allows me to squeeze out all of the colorant without making a big old mess. This actually smells pretty good. Now the only thing that's left in there is the little part right there. And if I put my fingers right there, that last spot, I can get it out of there. Yeah. There we go. This might actually be enough. But we'll find out. If it's not enough, I have a whole nother container. Okay, well actually let's put this in there. And I always like to stir colorants and bleaches and all that stuff up, because otherwise, if it's not completely mixed, there are some colors, like, you know, purple, you might see a white cast in front of the blue and so forth, so on. And people say, oh, I'll assure you, once you finish mixing it up, it's okay. Once you add the developer, like for semi-permanent, so forth, so on. But a lot of people are squeezing it right out the tube, and if it needs to be mixed or whatever, they're doing themselves a disservice, because that's a guarantee that it'll be blotchy. In the meantime, I'm wearing this monstrosity of a shirt because this is my I don't care, I'm dyeing my hair shirt. That's what I actually call it. I'm just going to start right there. Yeah, come to think of it, I'm going to put this other tube in here as well. Okay. There we go. That way it's not a worry on my brain about whether I used enough or if I'm going to run out or any of that. Because trust me, that affects the way you do stuff. There you go. And I'll just go ahead and get that stir up. So it just occurred to me, this is rather thick. So by the time I get it on both sides, I want to make sure there's enough to get all the way down to the end. But I can't do that if I'm concerned about, did I put enough on, so forth and so on. And then because you have that fear that there's not enough, then you end up skimping and doing yourself a disservice, you know. In fact, if I run out, I'm going to go to the store and just get another tube. There'll be no skimping here. I just got a big gloop in the middle of my hand. And that's why I wear shirts I don't care about, just to do this. In fact, I've used this same shirt to dye my hair for years. I also have another one that I use for dyeing my hair. I just don't know where it happens to be. I think I might have cut it up. Okay, now. There. I felt that about the fall. That's how I knew to lean right over the mixing bowl. Like I said, I've done this for years. That's how come I'm able to dye my hair with something that looks like this and not make a mess. I mean, the entire goop landed right here. There's nothing on the table. I'm glad this product has no ammonia and no peroxide, because otherwise my face would be having a fit right now because of the part that hit it. But in the meantime, yeah. This smells amazing. If you ever get the Ion Color Brilliance Brights, or for that matter, any Ion, with maybe the exception of the permanents, it smells good. It's like a overdose of perfume, you know. It's not overpowering. It's just, you know, it doesn't smell like, you know, what you consider hair dyes to smell like. And if you've ever used, a semi-permanent hair dye or a permanent hair dye, you know exactly what I mean with the smell of the ammonia and all that, just literally beating up your nose. Yeah, but I'm making sure I get the front. That way, if I do run out, there'll be enough on the front. Not worry about the back. My gray streak is primarily in the front and on the sides. Imagine a streak plus a halo. And then the directions say leave on 10 to 15 minutes, I think it was. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't confirm or deny. But every video I've seen, people are leaving it on for an hour just to ensure that the color is intense enough or bright enough. And I can see that, with the fact that it smells like a perfume, I can see leaving this on for an hour and not, being offended by the scent. It's like when I used to use Nice and Easy 110 and 112 mixed together, which was the perfect red for me, by the way. It was the same sandy red that I used to get from nature when I was a kid, before the gray took over the auburn. But when I used to use the hair color to get that same color, it was like time it with a watch, and still it didn't matter if you had the color on for 10 minutes or an hour. Your whole goal was to get the color processed as fast as possible so you can wash it out, because the stuff smelled so bad and so strong that it was like you couldn't breathe. In fact, I used to do my hair coloring and then go outside so that way there would be a breeze that would, help with the being able to breathe of it all. And I'm not even kidding a little bit. Okay, now. Okay, now. Ah, there's a whole section I missed right there. And my face is sweating. I probably should have put some Vaseline there just to make sure that didn't get all over my skin, but it ain't gonna matter. Going to need another tube. Yeah. And since Sally's is literally a mile up the street, I could literally sneak over to the store, grab a tube, come back, and continue on. I'm just going to have to figure out, am I going to use a scarf or a hat or something. I'm thinking maybe put a shower cap on, then put on a baseball cap, run to the store, get a new tube or two, and then come back and finish this up. But in the meantime, we'll take this last little bit down the middle, because my silver streak is right here and then it spreads out. So basically it goes like this. So if nothing else, that part is now covered. Yeah. I'm just glad I remembered the gloves. Now, here's the funny part. My hair is black, so it's a good chance that all the hair that's black and brown is not going to accept the color, and everywhere I have silver will. But I still wanted everything completely saturating just in case. Because if my hair takes all of this, even in the dark areas, I'm golden. If not, and it only hits the silver streak, hey, because my silver streak is in an awesome pattern, so for it to be pink would just be incredible for me. But if not, hey, like I said, this is for my birthday, so I'm doing it early enough where if there's a problem, I can fix it. Yeah. And that is the only mess that I made. Yeah. Well, technically. And I just figured out where the mess came from. So now, no more mess. Let me get rid of the evidence before my mom comes in and go, "What are you doing in my kitchen?" Ta-da. I can do coloring and those kind of services without making a mess, just because I grew up around enough hairdressers that I know procedures. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to clean off my edges, clean off the face, take a wet towel and immediately clean that up before it sets. And then I'm going to go get another tube, do the back, and I'm not going to film that. I'll just go ahead and do it, and then I'll bring you back to see my finished results. This has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. My soaps, PurpleButterfly Soaps, can be located at People.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, PurpleButterfly-People.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now.